channel. It's Ray. Today I'm going to be reviewing the TreLuxe line. A lot of you have requested that I review the line, so I thought that I would do it today. So what I want to say, excuse me, I've been running up and down the stairs. What I want to say is this review is going to be a little bit different than how I normally do my reviews. This review is going to span over 3 consecutive wash days. So today was the first wash day, so it was my very first time opening up these products, and I did not do it online for you to see because this product, the gel from this line, is one that says you have to do it when soaking wet hair. So I'm not going to come out here and I'm not going to spray and try to get my hair soaking wet. So I did my wash day in the shower, okay? So I wanted to follow directions to the T. So that is what I tried to do. Now, I will say out of these, out of this line, I did pick up the Curl Renew and Restore Gentle Cleansing Rinse. It's sulfate free, it's for all curl types, and it's color safe. It gently cleanses, detangles, replenishes moisture for healthy, resilient curls. So what I will say is I'm going to go through these products. I'm going to say what they do, whether I feel like they did what they claimed to do initially, okay? So it does say it has no parabens, no silicones, no sulfates, and no artificial colors. The key ingredients is coconut milk and slippery elm extract, and then there's active botanicals in it as well, but it is a natural product. So it says how to use. Allow warm water to flow through your hair. Make sure your hair is soaking wet. Apply half a pump of this cleansing rinse to hands. Gently massage, rinse, yada yada yada. Okay, so that is what I did. I did not use a half a pump. I used more than a half a pump because my hair is thick and I wanted to make sure that my hair was clean, because I did have product in it, some thicker products in it before I did this. I will say that I like this shampoo. It did not strip my hair, but my hair did feel clean. It has a nice pleasant scent to it. It's about right here. So for me, I feel like I use a lot, but it was because, again, I had stuff on my hair and I wanted to make sure that I get that stuff off. I did pre-poo beforehand too, which I don't usually do, but because this line did not have a deep conditioner, I thought, well, let me pre-poo if I'm going to go straight into a leave-in. Anyway, I'll talk about that later because I did end up deep conditioning. So, but anyway, I will say that I do like this shampoo. Initially, this is the very first review. The next thing I got was the Untie the Knot Leave-In Conditioner, and it's for wavy, curly, and coily hair as well. It's supposed to detangle, nourish, and replenishes moisture for lively curls. Paraben-free, silicone, sulfate, and artificial color-free. And the active ingredients, and this is coconut milk, slippery elm extract, and broccoli seed oil. And then, of course, it has some other natural ingredients, olive oil and things of that sort. So I am not going to go over the whole ingredient list. You can look it up online if you like, but the ingredients are very nice. Now this one smells like cinnamon apples. So if you like, you know, apple cinnamon scents, like a candle that you would do around the holidays, apple cinnamon, then you would like this. It wasn't overpowering, but you definitely can't smell it. So if you're sensitive to smells, just keep that in mind. You may want to smell it before you actually purchase it. But this conditioner is very much of a whipped consistency. It's not a regular creamy light conditioner, in my opinion. It is more of a whipped, very thin consistency that just melts into the strands. I liked it. I felt like it did soften my hair. but I did use it after a deep conditioner. So I didn't use it right after this, but I think it would pretty much feel the same, because after rinsing out my hair with this, my hair still felt soft and pliable and very much nourished and moisturized. So I do like this conditioner. I felt like it seeped into my hair pretty well, didn't just sit on top, so that was great. The next, now I smell the apple cinnamon. So the next thing I picked up from the line was the hydrating cream. However, I did not use this today. I will try to use it for a twist out. And then the fourth thing I picked up was the high definition curl styling gel, and I did use this. This gel is very much jiggly, very much the consistency of the Adwoa beauty line a little bit, maybe a little bit different, just very jelly-like. So I was worried about that, because you guys know how my hair feel is with that type of gel. This one, again, the key ingredients: avocado, honey, sage extract. It is supposed to give long-lasting defined curls, luminous shine, and moisture balance. I will say that the first 5 ingredients in this is water, aloe leaf juice, propylene glycol, seaweed extract, and xanthan gum. So with the xanthan gum being very high up on the list, I felt like I wasn't going to get a good wash and go with this, and that's why I did it in the shower as well. As you know, I've mentioned in a previous video that my hair does not care for xanthan gum when it's high up on the list. Now, I do have one custard that has xanthan gum in it, which is the Obia Naturals, but it's very low down on the list. I believe Obia Naturals has xanthan gum in it, and my hair loves that. But when it's high up on the list, first 5 ingredients, it doesn't like it as well, and I usually will get flakes. So so that's kind of going over the ingredients and the products. This has a very sweet, pleasant scent. I mean, everything smells really clean, sweet. So I like the smell of the things. This one is probably the strongest smell of the things that I've purchased, and it has the cinnamon apple scents to it. So I will say that what I did was I got in the shower, washed my hair, rinsed it out like this, went in with a deep conditioner. I don't have a deep conditioner from this line. I don't think that they have one. So I use my Unicurl deep conditioner, and I'm not going to really talk about it because it's not part of this line, but my hair felt good after I rinsed it out. Then I went in with the Untie, the Not Leave-In Conditioner. Like it says to use pretty much as much or as little as you need to. You know, it says to reapply it as needed. I put my hair in sections. I applied the leave-in enough that I think that I needed to make my hair feel moisturized and everything, and it was nice. And then I went in with the Curl Enhancing Styling Gel. Now this says how to use it. It says cleanse the hair and rinse to remove product buildup. I did that. Condition with Untie the Knot Nourishing Conditioner. I did that. And saturate hair with water until soaking wet. So I did that. So after I went in with this, I put it in all sections first to let it start soaking in. Then I went back before I added this, and I just put a little bit of water in my hair to make sure my hair was saturated. It said to separate hair into 4 to 5 sections, which I did, and then spread a dime to nickel size amount of this gel through your hair, well, through your hands, then apply evenly to each hair section and style as usual. So it says use a dime to a nickel size amount. Now that's not a lot for each section, okay? But that's what I did. So I wet my hair, put a dime size amount in my hands, nickel size, rubbed it together, smoothed it through my hair. And you will not feel like you got a lot on your hair. It makes your hair feel a little bit rough. So it takes the softness away that this gave. But you do see your hair being defined. So I did that for every section. continue to wet my hair because I did not want to get flakes. So I put a lot of water on my hair. Even after I applied this, I will put my hair back under there, rake it through just to get the definition. So that's what I did for each and every section. And then when I got out of the shower, my hair looked a little bit frizzy on the crown on top because I kind of wrung my hair out in the shower too. So I got back in and kind of just wet my hair a little bit more, applied a little bit more of this, just enough to make it a little bit heavier. And then this time I didn't wring it out quite as much because I wanted it to kind of have the heaviness of the water in it so it'll dry a certain way. So that's what I did, sat under the dryer, and these are my results. Now, what I will say about these results, you look at them, see if you can see anything wrong with it. You tell me how you feel about it. I am going to tell the pros of this first initial use, and then when I use it the second and the third time, I'll come back and show you guys those days and the difference and how I feel about the products, using them in different ways, okay? So this is day one of the very first time using my hair. What I like about the products, that they smell good, they work, they soak in, but I'm gonna focus on the gel. I feel like I did the gel exactly like it said. I feel like it gave me pretty good curl definition for the fact that it is a gelier gel. I don't have any crunch. A lot of people said they got a crunch with this gel. I don't have any crunch. My hair is very soft. That could be attributed to all the water that I put in it, because I put way more water than I used of gel because I didn't want it to flake. Okay, I did stretch my hair just a little bit, but I do like that I get big hair on day one. So that is another pro. The other pro is that it did not take as long to dry as regular gels do. So that's a pro as well. Some of the cons to me is the fact that xanthan gum is number 5th on the list, and I did get flakes. And if you can see the little white cast on my ends, you will see that there is a residue there. Now, I put on a black shirt intentionally, so I came out and you don't really see a lot, but if I was to do this, you can start seeing the snow. So it's not big flakes like a lot of gels will give, but you do get that snow. And if I keep fluffing throughout the day, you'll start to see it on my shirt. So hopefully you can see it there, and I'll try to zoom in so you can see it as well. So I don't care for that, and that happens, and I'm not surprised that that happened. So I went online, read the directions. I read the directions here. I looked at multiple YouTube videos with people with hair texture similar to mine, maybe a little coarser, maybe a little bit looser, to see how they use the products. And most people said that they did get flakes. I only saw a few that said that they didn't get any flakes. I don't know how that happened, but everybody's hair is different. Some people's hair may like xanthan gum. Mine does not. This shows me that it does not, because I used very little of this gel and I used a whole lot of water. Xanthan gum is notorious for flaking. Propylene glycol also does that to my hair sometimes. So that's another ingredient that I don't really care for in my products. A lot of my products have it in it, but it has it very low down on the list, so I can kind of get away with it. But when it's high on the list, like it's number, I think it's number 3 on the list, then I figured I'm going to get a little bit of gray cast. So for me, another con is I have no shine. No shine. My hair looks dull to me. I wouldn't even say it even has a healthy look to it. It just looks dull to me. It may not be picking up on the camera because I'm under lights or whatever, but my hair looks dull. So that's what I got to say about it. All in all, I'm gonna say that I don't dislike it. I don't dislike it. I like the bigness, I like the fullness, I like the softness, the fluffiness of it. I like the fact that it, it does define your curls. I'm not gonna get a whole lot of days out of this, I don't think, without it looking very dry, but we're gonna see. So that's what this whole thing is about. So I'm gonna try it again. I'm not gonna come on and do it. I'm gonna do it in the shower again. I'm gonna try to use less leave-in and more gel to see if I get more defined curls and curls that hang a little bit more, because I do notice that people that use more gel, they did get flakes, but they said they had a crunch and their hair lasted for days. So I'm thinking that I used a lot of this. That's why my hair is not crunchy. And I don't think that I'm gonna get as many days. So I'm thinking if I use less and more, I'll get more days, and hopefully I won't get any flakes either, because it could be the mixture of these two doing the flakes, because I believe this product also has propylene glycol in it, and it does. It's water, coconut oil, avocado oil, aloe leaf juice, propylene glycol. So that's number 5. So both of these, that could be why I got the little bit of residue on my ends, and it's mostly on my ends, not necessarily as much up in here, and that's because again I ran water on my hair, and then of course the water is coming down and it's leaving the droplets here. So I'm gonna try it that way, and we're gonna see how it looks the second time I use it and see if anything that I feel has changed. So stay tuned for the second installment of the review of the TreLuxe products. Okay guys, here's the second try. So this side I did a reverse wash and go, which means I put the gel on first and then I put the leave-in on top to see if that makes a difference. I got this idea, well, I first heard about reverse wash and goes from Elevate is her channel. And she doesn't do as many hair tutorials and videos and everything now that she used to. She's mainly on Instagram as Dupe Black. So if you follow her, then you know who I'm talking about. But she was the first one who ever mentioned it, but I never tried it. And then recently I saw a video where A Love For Me had done one with these TreLuxe products, and she got a pretty good wash and go. So I thought that I would kill 2 birds with 1 stone. Instead of doing 3 different wash days like I initially thought I would do, I just said I'd do 2. So this is the second wash day where I did this side as a reverse wash and go, and I did this side as a regular wash and go with, again, the leave-in first and then the gel on top. But I used less leave-in than I did the first time to see if I would get less flaking. So we're going to compare the 2 sides, see what side looks the best, which side holds up the best, if either side flakes and whatever. So we're just going to compare and contrast the 2 once I am out from under the dryer. So just stay tuned. Okay guys, I am back and let's talk about the products. Now this time I did, remember this side I did a reverse wash and go where I put the gel on first, topped it with the leave-in conditioner, and this is how it came out. Now I have stretched my hair a little bit, so it did get rid of some of the definition, but I do feel like this side was very much defined. But however, if you look closely, you can still see flakes. When I got out of the shower from applying the products, I felt like this side looked a lot shinier. I felt like it looked a lot more defined. I didn't see a lot of product on top. This side I did a regular wash and go. Again, I put the leave-in in first and put the gel on top, but I used less leave-in because I was thinking that maybe I used too much leave-in and maybe that's what helped cause the flakes. I used less this time, and this is what it looks like. There is a lot more frizz on this side. It is defined, but it is a lot more frizzier than doing the reverse wash and go. When I got out, I did see some white residue sitting on my hair, and I'm sure you saw that on the clip before this one. Also, after it dried, I could see the white on the end. So what I did is which I hardly ever do, is went in with some oil and put it on my hair because my hair was very dull. It had no shine to it, so I put some oil on my hair. For one, trying to give it a little bit more shine and trying to get rid of any white residue that was left on the top to see if that would help with the flaking. So this is this side. And if you look closely, you can still see some flaking and some residue in it. So what I will say is that my hair is soft. It was defined before I went in and fluffed it. It was defined, and it still has somewhat of a soft hold. There was a hold, but it was a soft hold. It was not crunchy. So for me, this gel does not get crunchy, especially when you use it with the leave-in. That's my experience. I don't have any crunch, and then when I stretched it, I got a little bit more frizz and a lot more softness. So it's very soft. I like the fluffiness. I like the softness. I don't necessarily like the flaking. I would not be able to wear this more than once and feel comfortable going outside. I'm gonna say it like that. So for me, these products probably are not for me. And I say that because I already know that certain ingredients and certain type consistencies of gel don't work well for me. Propylene glycol and xanthan gum, both things that my hair does not pair well with, is high up on the ingredient list with this. So with that said, I probably will not repurchase this gel, but hear me guys, it's not bad. It does define your hair. It is a soft hold. It's a nice fluffy hold for me on first day if you're looking for big, soft, voluminous hair. These two, you know, they work well together. They have a little bit of flaking. As you can see, I automatically wore a black shirt again, so you can see it does cause some flaking for me, but it doesn't mean that it will for you. Like I said, the shampoo is good. So if your hair likes xanthan gum or those slimy, soft, jelly-like gels, then you probably would like this and wouldn't have any problem with it. You know what I'm saying? So don't rule it out based on me. Now, if your hair is very similar to mine and you know that usually the gels that I say don't work for me have not worked for you, and you've researched it and maybe those gels have xanthan gum in them, then you may want to maybe go with the cream. And I have the cream too. It is the 4-in-1 hydrating cream, which I have not used yet. I still am going to use this. I think I'm going to try to use this with a twist out, or I'm going to try to use it underneath a different gel to see how it works. So be on the lookout for that. But as far as the gel, I would not repurchase. The conditioner is not bad. I may repurchase it. What I'm going to do is I'm going to try it again with some other products that I know work for me, and if I don't get the same result, or if I get flaking or something like that, I know it's this, and then I can say that I won't repurchase it. But right now I'm on the fence with that, and I would repurchase the shampoo again. If I feel like I need a nice gentle cleansing shampoo, I probably would repurchase this again. If I could find it readily available. I think they're in Walgreens now, so if I could walk to Walgreens and get it, yes, I probably would, especially if they're on sale. But I don't know that I would order it off the site and pay shipping and things of that sort. So that's that. And guys, I do want to let you know, I don't want to trick you. This is the same day. I got under the dryer, and when I was letting my hair cool before I went to stretch it, I changed my background. So I just changed my room around a little bit. I didn't care for the pictures that I had up there, so I went on and took those down, and then I added a plant. So I don't want you to think, well, before she had pictures and she didn't have that plant, it's a totally different day. It's not a different day. I just, in between me letting my hair cool from under the dryer, I kind of added that and took those away. and moved my table over a little bit so you can get more of my products that you can see them. So that's all I did, but it is definitely still the same day. So this is my hair. I will wear it today. I'm not going anywhere. I'll be in the house the majority of the day, so I will wear it. I will see what it looks like tomorrow. I have an idea of what it's going to look like tomorrow. So at the time that I edit this video, I will definitely let you know what it looked like second day. I'll put a blurb as to what it looked like second day. But basically, this is it. Tell me, what do you think? Do you like the wash and go? Do you like the look of it? The feel of it feels fine. But again, I want to say with these, and this is not just this gel, it is all gels that are like this. I get that same feeling when I go to wash out my hair. When I go to wash out my hair feels tangled and it feels really dry, and I don't know the word. I don't want to say brittle, but it just feels, it doesn't feel moist. It feels like I have to really fight to get my fingers through my hair, and I don't like that, but it does it with all the gels that are like this. So that's another con for me. But heavier gels that really separate my curls and keep them clumped together, when I rinse those out, my hair feels nice and smooth, and I can just finger comb through my clumps because there's not a lot of tangles. That's the difference between those and this. But yeah, hopefully I answered your questions. If you have any other questions that I didn't answer, please leave it in the comment section below. Let me know if you've tried these products, if you plan on going out and getting the products, if there's something that I can do differently to see if it works. I'm pretty sure that this isn't going to work for me, but let me know how you use the cream. I'd be interested to see how you use the cream, what you use it with, and what kind of results you got with it, because I'll be using it coming up pretty soon. But yeah, that is it. So again, leave any comments in the comment section. Make sure that you're subscribed to the channel if you haven't subscribed already. Make sure your notifications are turned on so you know when I upload my next video. And don't forget to follow me on Instagram. And until next time, thanks for watching. Bye. Guys, just disregard that I went through this entire video with one earring. Okay, the struggles of a YouTuber. I specifically said, oh, I have to put my other earring in. Came up here, started talking, forgot all about it. So ignore that. See you later, guys.